here moving around in Atlanta with this schizophrenic weather. Whole fool in Atlanta. Atlanta's weather is a whole friggin' fool. Not half a fool, but a whole one. Because I'm like, why we just can't have one wake up, okay, and the sun going to shine and it's going to be 80 degrees. Why does Atlanta weather have to go through 13 different emotions throughout the day? Child, I swear this Atlanta weather be on its cycle or something, or PMSing or something. Because I don't get it, but child, enough talking about that. Let's talk about this. Hey guys, hey, this is Nate. Follow me on IG, Periscope, Twitter, Spreaker, and support me on Patreon at NayRob on YouTube. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment respectfully, and subscribe. Now, let's talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac, right? So, y'all, I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to continuously review this show because YouTube be up to the BS in regards to monetizing my video, child. And if I can't get paid, I don't do it. I don't do it for leisure. I don't do nothing for leisure. Everything I do is towards a goal. Me to have a good and comfortable retirement at an early age. Everything. So some things I ain't doing for my health. Except for some of my Sunday lives, and y'all, this Sunday, we doing the Jennifer Lewis book, The Black Mother of Hollywood. I really don't be getting paid from those, but it's just so inspirational that some things some people need it. Some people need that connection with people. So we do it every Sunday at 1 o'clock. Sorry, I didn't talk to you to death about that, but let's move on to the Real Housewives of Potomac and this episode here that we just watched, right? So the first thing I want to talk about is Candace. How much do y'all want to bet? Matter of fact, let's not even talk about the cost. Let me go ahead and throw it out there. I'm gonna make a cheap dollar bet that Candace is not the first black girl that he has messed with. I need y'all to follow me with this, right? That guy Chris reminds me of a regular old ninja. And the reason why I say that was when he was sitting at that table with Candace and his mother, and he was pleading his case, his old bitch ass case about, oh, she won't let me see my child. I haven't seen my child in 5 or how many ever years. I said, ain't this some ninja shiz right here? Because I really wish that some of these men who claim this same old line about, oh, she won't let me see my child. I can't see my child. I tried to do it, but I won't get, it wouldn't happen. I want them to all sit at the table and tell each other the story. Because I want them to hear how stupid that shit sounds when another person is saying. So sometimes you don't know yourself till you see yourself. And until you see your own bullshit, you don't really know that what you're saying is bullshit. Or because sometimes some people think that their lies are so good that it's believable. Some of them pathological lies that you be like, girl, you ain't lying to me, you lying to yourself, girl. What are you talking about, child? The only person that's believing them lies is you. That's the only person that's believing them. But when he was pleading his case, sitting at that table, I said, this is some bullshit to me, because he's trying to put it in the universe that, okay, I'm trying to be a good father, but the mother is standing in the way of me being a good father. Let me tell you something. Fathers, if I have any men that's listening to me right now, that's in earshot of me, trust me, that shit is not going to work on your adult child. It might work on a child, but when your child becomes an adult and becomes a functioning person in society and have children of their own, trust me, the first question your child is going to ask you after you tell them that BS about she wouldn't let you see me or wouldn't let me see her or y'all know what I'm trying to say is, why didn't you petition the court for visitation? That's the first thing we always say. Because trust me, I had young teenage parents. My mom's gone now, but my parents were 15, 16, 17 years older than me. Okay? So I was being raised by teenagers along with the help of my grandmother and my aunties and stuff like that. But, You can pull that immature BS on your small child, but trust me, it's not going to work when your child gets older. So young men or you fathers that want to use that excuse, that shit don't work. Oh, I was trying not to cuss in this. So, y'all, I'm willing to make a cheap dollar bet. Also, going back to that she's not the first black woman that he's dated, because something about him, I kind of get some, like, not slime, but some kind of, like, predatorial, like, ninja shiz with him. Something about him, like, it's strange to me. Or do y'all find it strange that, why isn't he saying things about her mother, like, okay, tell your mother to keep her $100,000. Since she want to be controlling, she can control you, but I'm a man. She will not control me. So tell your mama, keep that $100,000, keep it in her little purse from Dress Barn, keep it in her whole outfit she got from Dress Barn. I don't have a problem with Dress Barn, but I'm not blind. I see that her mama be wearing that Dress Barn. She had on that Dress Barn dress, a Dress Barn necklace, and one of Charisse's old good wigs. I seen that in her mother, but I'm like, he's just sitting back. I feel like he look at the girl Candace like she's a jackpot. Let me say this. They get ready to use Chris. Well, I hope they're not using it. I hope they're not doing it. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did do it. I wouldn't be surprised if they used Chris's son, the 14-year-old, as a sacrifice for success. I wouldn't be surprised because they sacrificed Riley, Candy's daughter, for success. Because it's very, very, very well known that Riley is an introverted child. I think she's coming out her shell now. And that she's not here for all the fabulosity of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Right? But they forced them cameras in that girl's face. And we can all tell that she was very, very uncomfortable. And what's going to happen is, or what I see that possibly could be happening, Chris is getting ready to sacrifice that 14-year-old. And that's already a really, really, really touchy subject right there. And I feel like he got some little squirmy, creepy, predatory stuff about him that I'm not really feeling about that dude, Chris. It's something about him. Now, he has that restaurant down in Alexandria. I don't know if he's the owner. I don't know if he's the co-owner. Because every time Candace be like, that's my it's his restaurant, I'll be like, does he own it or does he manage it? Excuse me, guys. Does he own it or does he manage it? Because people utilize the term his like, oh, that's my office, and for real, bitch, that ain't your office. You just work there, huzzy. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just something about Chris that makes me feel a certain way. Like, he looked like the kind of guy that would have a profile on blackpeoplemeet.com. Blackpeoplemeet.com is the devil, y'all. I met a real live demon on there. Stay away from that shit. Stay away from it. But I'm telling y'all, it is something about that man, Chris, that make me feel like I will make a cheap dollar bet that all his women are black women. And that's specifically what he did. Just things about him. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. And I feel like he chose that girl because he knew that girl was the golden ticket. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, let's move on to Charisse. Now, with Charisse, and I don't know if her name is Charisse, or anything like that. Listen. One thing I will not take away from Charisse or give or not acknowledge is that Charisse is the power on that show. And remember, I was telling y'all, I don't know why they took her cherry blossom away from her. My naysayers corrected me and said that they didn't want to. She chose not to put her divorce on the show, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, Charisse got enough money where she don't need to put her divorce on the show. Like, she's strong. She's a strong enough character for Real Housewives of Potomac. She has enough clout in the area because, like I said, I will not take away from the fact that Charisse is the power holder on that show. Her and Karen. It's just the only thing about Karen is that, you know, she going through some problems. But again, Karen, she is a power player. She is a power player on the show because, one, she's strong enough for these hussies. I don't care if she is lying in your face. I don't care what she say. She stands in her lie. And any woman that will not backpedal and pussy pop on BS, hey, listen. If you strong enough to stand in the lie, then hasta la vista to you. Kern, you know, y'all be, you know, teasing her like, and whenever It's Rocks be making fun of her, when I tell you I be dead to the bed, because it'd be funny, like when she imitate her, say what you want to, that daggone Karen Huger and them messed up wigs be funny, and she's very entertaining, and I see absolutely no reason as to why they would even consider taking her cherry blossom from her, because she is a power player on the show to me. The next thing is, I want to talk about Monique. What I feel about Monique is, and I need some clarification, guys, because, you know, I don't have children. I've never experienced a miscarriage. But what a lot of people are saying about Monique is that part of the reason why she is drinking or whatever the case may be is because she experienced that miscarriage. You know, I don't know, you know, if a miscarriage can take you to that place. I don't know, you know. Some people feel like if it's not at a certain level of its growth in your belly, then it doesn't really count anyway. Some people, you know, they get emotionally attached from the minute of conception, you know, but I really don't think that the drinking is an issue. I really don't feel like it. I don't feel like she's a drunk. I just feel like, what's her name? Ashley is a troublemaking hoe. That's all I feel about. Now let's usher into Ashley. Ashley is one of them bitches at your job that you need to be careful with. Because that's a bone carrying bitch right there. That is a bone troublemaking hoe. Hussy right there. Ashley is the type of person, and you gotta be careful with somebody like her. She's the type of person that was an irritating child, that never got her butt beat, that never got in a fight. She's one of them sheltered, irritating children that was reckless as I don't know what out of their mouth, talked big trash, but Keisha didn't punch her in the mouth because maybe she had a big cousin to protect her, or her mother would come out there and be like, don't put your hands on my child. That's what Ashley reminds me of. One of them children who never got their ass beat. That's who she, like the type of child that constantly questions adult. You know who I'm saying? Like, just be like, oh God, what precocious. A precocious child. And Ashley is now a precocious adult who needs to get smacked in the mouth. And I really hope Monique get in her face and tell her, you might get away with that shit with everybody else. And Ashley's so oblivious about her running her mouth and the things that she said, her being a smart mouth little, you know, I don't know, big-headed. Ashley is terrible. Terrible. You want to smack her around. And she got all these problems at home. And always talking about somebody else's problems and trying to call out somebody else. Huzzy, can you worry about your mama sucking that man's penis in the tent? Can you worry about that? That's what you need to do. You need to worry about your mama in a tent sucking some boyfriend. Oh, that's what you need to worry about. That. How about you do that? Or put your mom through some kind of daggone therapy so she can understand that it's not her family she need to run from. It's from all these DDMFs that she keep winding up in bed with. That's what she needs to worry about. That, Ashley. Worry about that. Stop worrying about whether or not Monique is drinking one too many drinks, Huzzy, because I'm sure that you have drank one too many drinks too. You need to, Ashley, worry about the man that they say that your husband got caught with, and worry about the penis that your mama hopping on top of in a tent. That's what you can do. Now let's move on to Giselle's going through some things right now. Her mother is trying to come to live with her in Potomac. People had questions about whether or not she was actually renting the home or owning the home up here. In all honesty, I don't think that Giselle is in Potomac. Like, I think she's either in Alexandria, because everybody's in Alexandria. What's her name? I think Monique and her husband just moved to Vienna. I don't know, but I don't think Giselle's not in Potomac. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she was. I don't know, but if she buy a house for her mother, I think that's a touchy situation. Because let me say this. For you to have a mother that wants to come live with you, it kind of, if this is a real plot line about her and Sherman, I think it would put a monkey wrench in her path, because she's probably planning her life with Sherman. And for her to have to encompass her mother in her plan probably has taken her aback. You know, she's already going through concerns with Sherman. What the heck is going on with Sherman? Why Sherman ain't picked up the phone? I'm not talking to him, blah, blah, blah. And then you have your mother that's saying, look, I want to come up there and stay with you. You know, and the mom's like, just buy a house. And she's like, well, okay, you want me to buy a house, but I'm trying to start these plans with Sherman. And then you come along. So, you know, having a elderly mother that needs your help, let me say shout out to everybody that is taking care of their parents, because that is not an easy task to do. You basically have to rearrange your life, and you have to talk to your significant other about how we're going to make this work and the long-term plan. So shout out to you, Giselle. I don't have nothing to say to you. And how about, y'all know I'm an old Catholic school girl. One of my naysayers was telling me that she went to Holy Name out here. Well, not out here because I'm in Atlanta now. But she went to Holy Name private school out in Silver Spring. It's closed now, but her DC's mayor, Muriel Bowser, who just adopted a child, I don't know what the hell that's about, but her, Muriel Bowser, and my Dr. Naysayer was just telling me that she went to Holy Name. And it's funny how sometimes, you know, you come across these people in your lifetime, you don't really even realize who they are. So, yeah. Anyway, now we're going to do this with Bravo and the BS with Robin and Juan Dixon. First of all, I forgot how cute Juan Dixon was. He's adorable, right? Them kids are cute. They are a cute couple, but I told y'all that shit is like love and basketball. I believe that Robin should have herself a girlfriend if she don't have a girlfriend somewhere. It's just that she got pregnant by Juan. That's just it. You know, I would not be surprised if Robin did not have her a boo somewhere, I don't know, in Silver Spring. Okay? Okay. But when they did the mediation or meditation thing, and they was acting all fake, sitting on the couch going gasping for air, wow, your father, your dad, it's your mother. I'm saying to myself, hussy, this is Bravo BS. And they was acting so fake on the couch, and my wife was sitting there like, baby, you know, you mediums can be, look at this bipolar weather. Now here's the sun. Here's the sun. I'm telling you, Atlanta weather is a damn whole fool. But the medium was there and saying things, and they was such in awe about how true the medium's words was. And I'm like saying to myself, this is Bravo BS. Don't they know they bring a medium on every show, on every series of the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise? Matter of fact, they bring a medium on every show on Bravo. That's why I'm like, I'm not impressed by this BS. I'm not impressed. My wife is like, baby, you got to believe in this and that. Listen, I'm not saying that mediums are not, me being the type of person that, believes in the stars and the universe and energies and things like that. I'm not saying that what the man wasn't saying could not have been true. I'm not saying it. But what I am saying, excuse me for stuttering, is that Bravo be full of bullshit. Now, remember this, the same people you meet on the way up will always be the same people you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one. Deuce.